What's good, gamers? It's Stevie, back with another episode of Memory Crusher. Every episode, we're going to bring on a contestant to test their memory by showing them a series of cards they're familiar with and seeing if their memory stands the test of time. Today's contestant, we've got Luke Von Karma, also known as Danny. Give yourself a brief introduction.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Luke Von Karma, aka Danny, from Progression Playoffs fame. I have my own Twitch channel and YouTube, and excited to prove to everyone that my memory is absolutely butts, cheeks, and I'm going to fail every single card. So get pumped. Woo!
I've chosen a series of cards that I know for a fact that you've played with. And I literally had to, as soon as you confirmed that we were okay to film today, I had to comb through every episode of Progression Playoffs because I had not watched a single episode.
Good. Good in both sense. That A, you had to scroll through, and B, I'm sorry you had to scroll through.
So, we got our first card.
Oh, no. Okay, so here's the problem.
All right.
Torifune was not a card that I was able to play in Progression Playoffs because it wasn't out in the set. So I know what this card does because I've read it a lot, but I've never played with this card. So I'll do my best.
Well, better hope you read it well.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's see. Pretty sure it's a light. Pretty sure it's 4 stars. Is anything up for grabs? Like even the set?
Anything.
Oh God.
Not the passcode at like the bottom left, like that's
Sure.
irrelevant, but anything about it
Okay.
can be false.
Beast Warrior effect, tribute this card, blah, 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 special summon. 2 different types from the deck, except Torifune. When you XYZ summon a Bujin, while this card's in the grave, you can equip it. Any monster with that equipped monster is banished. You can only use this effect once per turn. I'm going to be honest, I have zero idea. This
Fake Bujin fan.
Well, I've never played with this card. I'm also not. If you saw me Susano, now that one I would know. But I'm gonna go with. This card is good. I think it's good.
You are incorrect.
Dang it.
This card has one crucial part of its text missing. The monsters it special summons, they have to be summoned in defense position.
Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, I would have never caught that. That's fair. All right, that's fine.
Can you imagine if you just summon Yamato and just immediate battle phase of the turn? Next up, you've got this bad boy.
Ooh.
The Progression Playoffs staple.
Man, very funny because this card never actually came up, but I did play it, and I do know Howling. Howling's insane. All right, let's see if I can remember. Dinomist Howling, Trap, Continuous, looks good. When this card is activated, you can place 1 or 2 Dinomist Pendulums from your deck in your Pendulum Zone. You cannot Pendulum Summon monsters until the end of the next turn, except Dinomist monsters, even if this face-up leaves the field. I was like, oh, like maybe he'll change the like while this card is already face up. Nope, you left it in, so that's gone. Once per turn, I'm pretty sure you do have to tribute a monster, so that's key. I don't think you can tribute Dinomist cards if I recall correctly. Unless you change like one word. The only thing that's tripping me up is even if this card leaves the field, I don't know why I get that would matter unless maybe it gets MST'd in response, but then the activation never happened regardless. You know what? Forget it. I'm thinking too hard. This looks good to me. Clueless.
You are, in fact, wrong. This card is fake. You are right. I did change one word. It was the very first word. It's not Dinomist Howling. It's Dinomists Howling.
What?
It's got an S. It's the only one.
Wait, did I just get gaslit? Am I crazy? Oh my God, it's multiple Dinomists. How did I miss that? Oh my God.
It's on the art.
Yeah.
They do be howling.
Yeah. I it is really one of those things that I just skipped over. I always called it Dinomist Howling. I never, you know what? You're Bernstein bearing me. I know it for a fact. You're Bernstein bearing. There's a universe where Dinomist Howling exists, and I want to live in that one.
We got an archetype that you're pretty familiar with as
God.
well.
Subterror Behemoth Umastrix. Did you misspell Subterror or something? Is there like a dash with these? Like I literally can't remember.
You played this for like 2 years.
I did not play it for that long. I played this for a very small stint. Reptile flip effect. Flip, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Banish it. You can only use this effect once per turn. If a face-up monster you control is flip face down, if you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense. Is it a 2700 attack guy? I can't remember.
Am I that evil?
Yeah, you are.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. The image is fine, right? There's nothing with the art. You just like put a smiley face somewhere in there.
Half of these images are just ripped off Google images.
Okay. If it's like gonna be a dash thing, I'm just gonna be mad and be like, whatever, it's fine.
He's gonna leave the call.
Literally, yeah, just like if Umastrix is a worm, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna say this is fake. I think Umastrix is not a reptile. I forget what it actually is.
You are half correct. This card is fake, but it is a reptile.
Okay, what was it then?
It's the second effect. If a face-up monster you control is flip face down, you special summon it. That effect is actually a when effect, so it can miss timing.
Right, yes.
Which it does.
Umastrix misses timing. Well, that's what 3 years of never playing this card does to you.
Good card design, Konami.
Yeah,
Thank you for introducing missing the timing in 2017.
This card is so bad. Like, I would continuously side out Umastrix in games. I'd be like, this card is terrible.
But bro, it outs the Nibiru token.
It's just useless. Literally useless.
All right. You've got another deck that you've picked up.
Okay. If I get this wrong, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Get it right, get it right.
If I get it right, sub to my Twitch. Okay. Prank Kids Weather Washer. Water, 5 stars. Yep. If it's like Prank Kid, it's like another. Now I'm hyper focused on like S. Attack and defense look real good, so that's fine. 2 Prank Kids monsters. That's a little sussy. It's looking real good. The only thing I'm thinking of is that it maybe the restriction on fusion summoning it is a little more restrictive. Do you need 2 Prank Kids monsters, or is it more restrictive on like 2 Prank Kids, 2 non-link Prank Kid? No, I'm like, or like non-fusions maybe. Like I'm like trying to think of stuff that like it could be that it's like psyching me out, but I would say this is real. I think this card's real. I cannot find anything wrong with it. Like a star or something, that's fine. I don't care if I lose.
You are right. This card is 100% real.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I play this deck actually too much, so this one I'm glad I got. Whoo. Okay, we got
one.
Why
did you play this deck? Why?
I think it's cool. I mean, listen, I understand people think it's like slow play, burn, whatever. I don't play that way. I think the deck is, I think thematically I love it. It's just like these dumb kids pranking this funny dog is great. It's just so silly. It's just so fun. We should have more silly archetypes like this.
Shot Prank Kid's dog, not clickbait. Gone section. You've got another progression playoffs card.
Ooh, okay, Wind Up Warrior. Okay, this was pivotal in the Zexal era. Wind Up Warrior looks good. 4 stars, Earth. That's definitely it. During your main phase, you can increase this card's level by 1 and its attack by 600 until the end phase. During your main phase, though, I don't remember that being there. It's like implied back then. They wouldn't like write stuff like that. I'm gonna say this is fake. And it's the during your main phase part.
You are correct.
Yes!
You are right for that reason.
Yes! Oh my god. This one I was like, yeah, I feel confident. Actually, though. Unlike every other one.
What's funny is that the during your main phase thing is an actual real thing. It's written on Wind Up Soldier.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, thank god I got it right.
Thank god you got it right.
Let's go.
We got the bad deck staple himself.
Ooh.
Or herself, according to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Female
yeah.
card page.
Shoutouts to women. Okay. Eater of Millions. Dark 1 star. Yup. Cannot be normal summoner. Set true. It's Fiend. Must be special summon from your hand by banishing 5 or more cards from your hand, field, or extra deck. Face down. Yup. Gains 100 attack and defense for each face down banished card. Cannot be attributed nor used as material for fusion, synchro, or XYZ summon. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster face down. This is looking pretty good. I'm not seeing anything that's super obvious. Then again, it could just be Eater of Million.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh,
I wouldn't add in a random S.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut. I think this is fine. I think this card is real. I think it's super real.
You are correct. This card is 100% real Angus beef.
Let's go. Two out of like 6. That's pretty good.
We're halfway there.
Shit.
You've got Swaswa.
Ooh, Cheng Ying. Oh god. All right. I should know this. A worm synchro effect. Let me just count the stars real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just checking. You know, one tuner plus one non-tuner. For each banished card, this card gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense. Once per turn, if this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can banish one card from your graveyard instead. If a card is banished except during the damage step, you can banish one card each from both your opponent's field and graveyard. Okay. This one, I think I laser targeted. Destruction protection is not once per turn.
You are correct.
Woo!
Perfectly sniped.
Got it.
I remember I was like reading this card. When I was like looking for like Sword Soul cards. I was like, wait, this shit isn't once per turn.
No.
It's just like the most broken shit on earth.
You can just like sit there and just protect it against any destruction you got. There's nothing you could do.
Last card on the list. It is the Reaper format staple itself and causer of.
Oh no! Why would you do this to me? I don't play Last Will. No.
But it's good.
I avoid this card like the plague. Yeah, that's why I avoid it. It's so great. It is the bane of Reaper's existence. Okay. If a monster on your side of the field was sent to your graveyard this turn, you can special summon one monster with an attack of 1,500 points or less from your deck once during this turn. What? Every time I
was reading this.
Oh god.
You just get a headache. I'm like, how does this work?
I literally could not explain it to you. All I know is that it gets the Cyberstein from your deck onto your board so you can win. I am going to say this is real because it's already confusing me right now.
I don't want to look at it anymore, so I'm just going to say real.
Literally.
You are incorrect.
Dang it.
This card is fake. It is missing one line of text at the end where it says, then shuffle your deck.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. I don't know that shit. I would have never done that shit.
I leveled Yu-Gi-Oh card design.
I would have.
It's so good. Well, 3 for 10. That's not bad.
That's pretty good. Listen, I have the memory of like a goldfish, so I'm glad I can remember the stuff that's like, you know, like in front of me every day. I'm surprised I could put shoes on, so I'm glad I could remember some of the cards on here. Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to do this hilariously fun game with you.